Hi, I'm Marcel from Pyrodigital, and in this video I will explain you the new subscript mode in our FCA controller. With the subscript mode, you are able to now subdivide your script tables into up to 16 smaller script tables called the subscripts. So in total you can have now 4 times 16, so 64 subscripts on each field controller. So I turn the key after I made sure everything is cleared here, and I select internal fire and start the script by enabling and pressing fire. We see over here the script running. So this half of the FM is programmed to hazard logout group number 1, and this here is programmed to hazard logout group number 2. So of course I can now activate and deactivate those parts of the show with the caliber groups, but I would really like to have them as separated subscripts. So let's say these here would belong to a show number 1 on the day, let's say in the morning, and those one would belong to a second show in the afternoon or at noon. So I go to Data Table and enable the subscript mode in the device options and advanced settings, subscript mode, and I of course say I enable that. If I now go back to autofire, you will directly recognize a difference. So I turn the key and make sure everything's safe before that. All these caliber groups here, they got green to directly show you this is another mode you are in, the subscript mode. Now it asks you to select one of these group buttons, and by selecting it you decide which of the subscripts you want to use. So if I press the number 1, all the script lines that are associated to the caliber group parameter with the number 1 will be read as a part of the subscript number 1. So if I press this one, number 1, it will now load all the cues that belong to the right hand side, our morning show, because those here are related to the subscript number 1 by the caliber group parameter. If I go now to internal and fire that, you will see that in 1 second, only this side here fires. So all these cues are not part of the actual script at the moment that is running. So they will also not delay any cues here, because they're not part of the show at the moment. So let's say this was our morning firework. We set all of this up before the very first show. We shot now all of those, and we have these eight igniters or products left for our afternoon show, and it's now afternoon. We go to autofire, again enable after we cleared the site, and now we select of course the caliber group number 2 to load the corresponding subscript. So now it loads a subscript with these cues in. Again I go to internal, enable the field controller and fire, and now we see the second script running. To sum this up, you can subdivide a script table into 16 subscripts. So in total you can have 4 times 16, that makes 64 subscripts on only one FCA field controller. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please check our website pyrodigital.com. Bye.